country, freely pledge we all, led by the flag for which we stand. Blue for the mind that seeks the good and true, red for our progress in the game, white for the glory of a heart that's pure, bright with an ever-shining flame. Alma Mater, we hail, God give us and great success. With truth and love we'll conquer all, for God our land and SFS. Alma Mater, we hail, God give us and great success. With truth and love we'll conquer all, for God our land and SFS. With truth and love, let us united be, true to our glorious college name. High on the hill, a beacon light is she, leading our children on to faith. March on to glory is a message bold, spread truth and love both far and wide. Loyal to the hands who reigns of guidance, teacher and pupil side by side. Alma Mater, we hail, God give us and great success. With truth and love we'll conquer all, for God our land and SFS. Alma Mater, we hail, God give us and great success. With truth and love we'll conquer all, for God our land and SFS.
Good morning, everyone. Now, I would like to invite our chief guest, Sister Shweta Parmar, Dr. Pramod Sakarkar, and our beloved principal sir for the virtual lightning ceremony. A very good morning to all. Good morning, sister. Sister Shweta.
Yes, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sister. So, this is Miss Kavita Gavade from St. Francis Research College, Nagpur. On this wonderful day and such a delightful occasion, it's an immense pleasure for me to introduce our guest speaker, Sister Shweta Parmar, NSS Program Officer from Don Bosco College, Maram Center, Senapati District, Manipur. Sister Shweta Parmar is going to talk regarding empowering youth for Swachh Bharat. This is a subject in which we should all be deeply interested because it is a necessity of the time. Our speaker, although having spent almost her entire career encouraging people on various cleanliness drives, she is an award-winning social worker and NSS program officer. Sister Shweta's academic qualifications are M.Com and B.Ed. She is the member of NSS since 2013. Sister Shweta has won various awards for her drives considering the theme Swachh Bharat. I would like to enlist some of her achievements here. Sister has won Manipur University NSS Awards 2015 for the Best Program Officer, Manipur University. Then sister has won NSS Award 2015 for the Best NSS Unit as well. Then Best Team of Swachh Bharat Summer Internship for the years 2018 and 19 on both district and state level. Best Team of Swachh Bharat Summer Internship for the years 2018 and 19 on the national level, and I would like to specify that it was a Prime Minister's Award. Best Coordinator for Red Ribbon Club. It was a national award by Ministry of Health. President Award for the Best NSS Program Officer for the year 2018 and 2019. Social Activist Award 2020 by Ministry of Education, Manipur. Swachhata Champion Award 2020 by Ministry of Education. I'm sure that the list does not end here, but now we are eagerly seeking for the precious knowledge and thoughts sister is going to share with us. So over to you, sister.
Thank you very much, ma'am. First of all, I'm very delighted to be here on this virtual platform to share what I have with the faculty and the students of SFS College. Before I begin this session, I would like to thank the Almighty God for giving me good health and giving us this wonderful day, wonderful opportunity where we are going to interact and learn something on Swachhata. I extend my heartfelt thanks to the principal of the college, Dr. K.T. Thomas, for inviting me for this very session. And I have learned that he is award winner for the Best Principal Award. I think this award is given by All India Association for Christian Higher Education. And I think this award speaks about him, his dedication, his commitment towards the excellence of the youth of Nagpur, of the college. So I am very delighted to interact with such a elite people, very enthusiastic and committed group of people. Then I also want to thank Sir Pramod, who has been in contact with me since last year, from the time I received a President Award. And it was his persuasion that I interact with the students of SFS College. And I would mention, I should not forget that yesterday he took me on a virtual trip of the college. And he really made me to feel at home with the college premises. And I feel that though it was a virtual trip, I feel that I have been to SFS Nagpur. So thank you very much, Pramod sir, for taking me to this virtual trip and also establishing this contact with the college. I thank Ma'am Kavita and the entire team who are engaged in this for technical support and for establishment of this relationship and also the webinar. So thank you, ma'am, and other faculty members who are helping this program. And today, very specially, I would like to welcome all the members, all the participants to this webinar. Though ma'am has mentioned that I am a recipient of many awards, but it is not I who has done that. It is the power of youth. And that is what we are going to talk today. What the youth can do and how youth can bring forward their inborn talents, skills, whatever they have. So I hope that this particular webinar will enrich the youth. And I'm going to share more of my experience in the field of Swachhata, as I'm engaged since 2013 in Swachhata and Swachhata related activities. Though I have got number of things to be shared, but I think the time is very limited. And therefore, I am going to share a few of my experience speaking about the awards and what are the things which we need to do, not only to for the awards, but how we can develop our society by promoting this cleanliness drive. And apart from this cleanliness drive, I will also speak about the other activities where youth can plunge into the social developmental activities, and then they can build up their personality. So remember that whenever we carry out any social development activity, it is with the development of the society, we develop our talents too, we develop our personality too. So let us go to the land of Manipur. I am from the very small village. It's a primitive village. It's known as Maram. And I would like to, before I could begin, I would like to give you a geographical information about this particular village, because after knowing that, you will know that how youth have transformed this entire primitive village. Okay, I am only there at their back. I am only there to guide them, but the entire activity is being carried out by the college youth. So Maram is one of the primitive village, and it's one of the hilly area where we do not have proper public health sanitation. We are having lack of proper roads, electricity. Let me mention that we are having electricity only for 4 to 5 hours in a day. So we have to keep charging our all the gadgets and all. We most of the time we run our houses on inverters. So we are having lot of problems, but these problems are not only a problem, but youth of Maram has challenged the problems and try to minimize the problems and turn these problems into opportunities. So this is the like background of the society. It's actually underdeveloped society where we lack most of the things which the city area people receive. So when you know the background and when you see their achievement, you feel really proud of the youth, that really they have carried out a marvelous work. So here I am there to share the experience with the youth. I would like to know whether the screen is visible.
Yes, sister, perfectly.
You can see, no? Yeah.
Yes.
So here you can see the pictures of various tribes of Manipur. You can see it's very colorful. And also I have put the picture of my college, Don Bosco College, Maram. We are going to deal with how youth can be empowered and how they can bring a social change in cleanliness. What is youth? The period between childhood and adult age, the qualities of vigor, freshness, or immaturity as associated with being young. What is empowerment? Give someone the authority or power to do something, make someone stronger and more confident, especially in controlling their life and claiming their rights. So then what is youth empowerment? So youth empowerment is the outcome by which youth as change agents gain the skills to impact their own lives and lives of other individuals, organizations, and communities. And I feel that this lines of theories have become a reality in our small village of Maram, where the youth have become change agents. They themselves have developed their skills, personality. They have improved the lifestyle of the people of village and communities where they are living. Then before we jump into the Swachh Bharat, we should also know how it was initiated. So what is Swachh Bharat? To accelerate the efforts to achieve universal sanitation coverage and to put the focus on sanitation, the Prime Minister of India had launched the Swachh Bharat mission on 2nd October 2014. Under the mission, all villages, gram panchayats, district, states, and union territories in India declared themselves open defecation free by 2nd October 2019 on the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi by constructing over 100 million toilets in rural area. I would like to mention here, on this date, 2nd October 2019, our college was awarded a Prime Minister Award for Swachh Bharat Summer Internship. I will be sharing a detail about this award and how the youth became a change agent in the community. I'll be sharing at a length. So it was this day where our college received this Swachh Bharat Summer Internship Award. So the team leader, Daiko Dominic, went to Delhi to receive award by Prime Minister, and me along with the other 9 team members, we received award from the Minister of Manipur. To ensure that the open defecation free behaviors are sustained, no one is left behind, and that solid and liquid waste management facilities are accessible, the mission is moving towards the next phase 2 of Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin, that is open defecation free plus. Now, when we talk about youth empowerment, so we have got dreams for our youth. What do we want our youth to be? So we want our youth to be creative. You can see here the Swachh Bharat Summer Internship interns, they have come out with their creativity by preparing the bamboo biodegradable dustbins. So we want our youth to be creative. We want our youth to be calm and focused. We want our youth to be physical fit. We want our youth to be enthusiastic. We want our youth to be leaders. We want our youth to be stress-free. We want our youth to be responsible. So I can say that I have summarized when I talk about youth empowerment, how we want to empower our youth with these points. Now, how youth can be a change agent for Clean India. So here I would like to speak something about MGNCRE, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education. Mahatma Gandhi National Council of Rural Education, under the Ministry of Human Resource Development, Government of India, strives to promote curriculum inputs for higher education programs offered by universities. The higher educational streams of focus for MGNCRE include rural development, rural management, and social work. MGNCRE has given out Swachhta Action Plan in these 6 areas. So these 6 areas which we can see, that is waste management, good sanitation and hygiene practice, water conservation practice, campus greenery, energy conservation, Swachhta related activities. So this MGNCRE has given this Swachhta Action Plan, and under which all the higher education institutes are called for carrying out the activities under these 6 criteria. And if all of you will be aware that the higher institutions are getting the Swachhta ranking. So this Swachhta ranking also is given from this 6 points. So if your institution is excellent in this 6 points, your institute will be ranked under Swachhta. And I am again very glad to announce that this year our college has received Green Champion Award from this MGNCRE Ministry of Human Resource Development on this 5th August. So it was also one of the very great achievement for the college. So I'm going to talk about this 6 area because when we talk about Swachhta, all these 6 points are like revolved around Swachhta, and we have to focus our attention into these 6 areas. So now the first area of Swachhta, where youth can promote clean campus, clean region by promoting this waste management. Now, what is waste management? So in the simplest term, it can be defined as the collection, transportation, and disposal of garbage, sewage, and other waste products. The process of waste management involves treating solid and liquid waste. During the treatment, it also offers a variety of solutions for recycling items that aren't categorized as trash. The entire idea thus boils down to reusing garbage as a valuable resource, and given our current environmental climate, this process is extremely vital for all. So I'm going to share how the youth of our college have plunged into this waste management activities and how they have tried to segregate the solid waste. They also have tried to prepare many compost pits, and these compost pits are degradable, and the manure which is created from this compost pit is also used for agriculture purpose. So here there is a short clip. So from that particular clip, we saw that how the Swachh Bharat interns, they are engaged in segregating the waste. Now this area which you can see where it is a lot of garbage which is dumped. Right now, if you come to visit this place, I think it is now it is garbage free. There are now we have built under the leadership of our principal, we have built 3 dustbins, and now it is the garbage is very well managed. Then you can see here in the below picture where students are sitting with the sacks of plastic bottles. These bottles are sent to Dimapur, which is in Nagaland, and this is used for recycle purpose. Then students are engaged in preparing compost pits. This comes under solid waste management. Then second criteria under Swachhta Action Plan is good sanitation and hygiene practices. Hygiene is the process of cleaning an environment from all sickness factors which may cause health problem. Hygiene process involves all the precautions to be taken in order to reduce microorganism. Sanitation is the creation of a clean and hygienic environment and making it sustainable. So our youth are specifically, I would like to speak about the Swachh Bharat interns who have constructed 12 toilets and urinals in the adopted village. So construction of urinal, you can see the students are engaged. I will be also showing you a clip how they have prepared these toilets. I would like to speak about this construction of toilets and urinals. Here in actually we do not have this open defecation, but they do not have proper toilets and proper urinals. So before this construction, we made a survey of each household and found out that how many of them have got toilets. But then we, after survey, we came to know that each household is not having a proper toilet. So then we decided to make a public toilet, because student community has no funds. So our father principal, and also we put some fund from the NSS, and we also went to ask Fed, Ministry of Fed, to give us some help. But it was very pathetic. It was very sad to say that we didn't receive any help from the government. But the interns were very they were determined that they want to construct. So under the Swachh Bharat summer internship 2018, they constructed 4 toilets. Then we have next year we also participated in another Swachh Bharat summer internship. In that we constructed 5 toilets, and then in last these 2 years 3 toilets have been constructed. So altogether we have constructed 12 toilets in our adopted village, which is known as Ramlung. And villagers are very, very helpful, and they have seen the youth, their participation in the development of their village. So also the people, village people are ready to help anyway. They are very poor, they cannot give the money, but they are helping by, like, they prepare food for our volunteers. Then whichever help they can, they also come and help. They give their service for construction of the toilet. So this is something marvelous. It sounds very little, but I feel that the area is such, poverty is in extreme level, and in that this kind of help for the village is a great help. The third criteria is water conservation. Presence of a water action plan with well-defined and achievable targets. Now, the Maram area, our particular community, is actually drought place, we can say. We receive rain from month of April, we start rain till September. So we have got this many months of rain. So people basically depend on the rainwater. We do not have any irrigation because we do not have river or we do not have wells. As it is a hilly area, so there is no water retention. So what we do, we are going village to village and spreading awareness to the villagers to harvest the rainwater. So that now we have made it possible by making so many slopy ponds. Slopy ponds means they are not huge ponds, but they're very small ponds. But we try to detect the place where there is a small stream. So even those small ponds, which is enough for like people of like 15 to 20 households. So we have made a number of slopy ponds in our adopted villages, and villagers are extremely happy about this kind of venture which is done in the village. Now, what our college is trying to do, our college has set up a water collection system, rooftop, pits, etc., to gather rainwater for watering plants and other non-potable uses. Then development of recycled water supply points for street tree watering. Managing infrastructure proactively, for example, through infrastructure renewal and leak identification and management. NSS volunteers are appointed. So what they do, they go and visit the girls' toilet and boys' toilets, and wherever there are water taps, they immediately find out the leakage of the taps, and they come and tell me about the leakage, and then immediately the work is done. So we try to save what, even drop of water, we try to save it. Increasing water efficiency and promoting non-potable water use where appropriate. Contribute to community water supply resiliency. Considering future climate conditions. Create teaching, learning and research opportunities wherever possible. Over the next 5 years, the college will continue to invest in water conservation initiative that will have many positive outcomes for the community. In addition to the conservation of a precious resource, other benefits include greater biodiversity, sustainable management of community assets, and improved local amenity. I'm very glad to announce that our principal had written a foreign project, and he was able to get project sanction, and under the leadership of Father Principal Dr. K.O. Sebastian, he was able to construct 8 water tanks, each water tank consisting of 5 lakhs liters of water, which is enough for the college, for the hostels connected, and also 2 water tanks which are given to the villagers. So it is like very great help for the people of Maram. Then water conservation related activities, painting, essay, debate competitions to promote water conservation and management activities. Sweet play awareness rally, celebration of April Fool's Day to promote water conservation and management activities. Then here you can see, I was talking about those ponds, small ponds. You can see some of the pictures here, that how the student community, how youth are engaged in the building these water ponds. So we will also see a short clip on this. I'm giving a detail about the rainwater harvesting tanks which was constructed. So altogether 33,59,793.86 liters of water is being conserved. Now we can see one small video how the student community is engaged in preparing the water ponds. So this is how the student community are engaged in preparing, conserving the water. The next topic is under Swachhta Action Plan is campus greenery. So our college is always at forefront to
Participants are
plunge into
please
this
requested to
tree
keep
plantation
muted.
activities.
Sister Shweta,
Yes,
Sister Shweta.
yes, ma'am.
Participants are please requested to mute their mics. Okay, sister, we can continue.
Yeah,
So
thank
sorry
you.
for the
Yeah,
disturbance.
it's okay, ma'am. So next topic is tree plantation, and our college is very much ahead in this kind of activities of planting the trees and all. So in the last 5 years, we have planted 43,350 trees in and around the college, also in adopted villages on the national highways and so on. So you can see it's a factual position, and also it's not only planting the trees but also preserving the planted trees. So we have given we have got 3 NSS units, and each unit has got 100 students, so altogether 300. So we are giving each volunteer to preserve 2 trees. They have to preserve and they have to give, and if at all the tree dies, they have to plant in that same place another tree. So we make sure that trees are survived and they are taken care after the plantation. Number of trees planted in the college premises and outside. Then next is energy conservation. Nowadays, I think each institution they have to have they have to have the alternate energy, right? That is solar energy. So then our college also has installed. This is not a work done by the youth. It is by the management, but still, as it is the criteria maintained by the Swachhta Action Plan, I'm just putting one slide for that installation of solar panels. Solar panels have been installed in the college campus, including library and administrative block, to minimize their dependence on thermal and hydro-based electricity. Okay. Then the last topic, that is Swachhta related activities. So some of the videos you have already seen. Now we will see some more activities related to Swachhta. I will speak more about this Swachh Bharat summer internship because twice we have won the national award, and what is their contribution towards the society. So under Swachh Bharat summer internship, the interns carried out these information, education, communication activities, that is awareness campaigns on sanitation, health, hygiene, door-to-door survey and awareness, street plays, Swachhta Melas, installation of posters and slogans on cleanliness, conducting village or school level rallies, wall paintings on public places, organizing movie screening for the children. To educate children, we brought some movies, cartoon movies, and taught them how to keep themselves clean, how to keep the surrounding clean. Then solid waste management activity, in that installation of dustbins. Students have made, you saw the picture that they have made the bamboo crafted dustbins, biodegradable dustbins, and installed in the nook and corner of the village. So that comes under solid waste management, installation of dustbins, segregation of solid waste, development of compost pits, transportation of household waste, help Panchayat to draw up plans for solid waste management, street cleaning, drainage cleaning, then supporting toilet construction. These videos and pictures we have already seen, helping in construction of toilets, renovation and upgrading broken public toilets, mass cleaning and sanitation of toilets. And cleanliness drive in the adopted villages. You can see this is the Maram Bazaar area, where youth is actively involved in cleaning the streets and drainages. Then installation of dustbin. This installation of dustbin was done by the second interns of Swachh Bharat summer internship. They collected these oil tins from the restaurant, small hotels, from the hostels and all, and they prepared these dustbins and installed at every nook and corner of the village streets of the adopted village. Then installation of 300 biodegradable bamboo dustbin in the college premises and adopted village. Now, our volunteers made only a few dustbins, but then we had a workshop in the seven. We have got seven nearby villages, and in these seven villages, we had NSS volunteers, and with their help, they have installed everywhere this biodegradable dustbin made of bamboo. So altogether, the number of these biodegradable bamboo dustbin is 300. Swachhta pledge, then painting, wall painting. Then this livestock waste management also is one of the issues. Here actually we do not have, here people are having this livestock, but they do not have proper management of this livestock waste. And therefore, first of all, the training was given by father principal had called one expertise from outside, and the training was given to this second batch of interns, and they went to village, household to household, and they held them for this livestock waste management activity. Then awareness campaign on solid waste management in the village, drawing competition for the children of the village, then repairing the road to college. This all is, nothing is done with the money given by the college or NSS. Students, they themselves sacrifice their pocket money, or some students are very good in making craft. So they sell the craft, and the fund is given to me. Means there is a treasurer, and then we collect the fund, and then with that we brought these boulders and prepared this way to college. You can see one small video. This is bamboo crafts. Sorry. Okay, so that was only preparation of. No, but there were other also. Wait, I'm so sorry. Just. See, involvement in the community in preparing the drainage. Students are engaged in making a drainage. So these were the short videos. Now let us, we saw these all activities which were related to Swachhta. But when we talk about youth empowerment and Swachhta, these 6 criteria we have to we have to take into care. But apart from this Swachhta related activities, there are other activities where youth can engage themselves in transforming the society. So now we will see the other activities where youth are actively involved in transformation of the society. This is the practical way of empowering oneself. So let's see what are the other activities where youth can empower themselves by engaging, rendering their service. World AIDS Day, our college is very active in this awareness campaigns on AIDS and blood donation camps. Um, uh, in the introductory session, Ma'am Kavita has told that I have received award from the Ministry of Health for conducting a number of blood donation camps and also HIV AIDS related activities. Gender equality programs, blood donations, awareness campaign on hepatitis B and C, free eye free eye checkup camps, medical camps, malaria eradication program. We have got tie up with this Neo Doctor company, and he is a CEO of a company, and he gave free mosquito net and other kit to the villagers. Environment preservation and global warming. Then we also participate in various days of national importance, Rashtriya Ekta Divas, Unity Run, Constitution's Day, and other. Then this I would like to say that adult literacy program, see, this is one of the activity which youth can carry out. Find out the people who are illiterate or those who do not know to write and read. And your volunteers, when Saturday, Sunday, we have got Saturday, Sunday off. So then the volunteers who want to voluntarily give their service, they go to village and they educate this mothers or group of people who do not know to read and write. So this adult literacy program is very, very successful in our village. And I'm very proud to say that this is all done by the volunteers. And they are very, very self-giving, very committed. Then program on drug abuse prevention, medical camp and blood grouping programs, installation of flags. These flags were installed in very important places of the village where there are crowd of people. Then Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. If NSS is concerned or this higher education institutions are concerned, we need to carry out some of the activities for this. Nowadays, it's very essential for Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao to promote girls' education, and all these activities we need to take up. And we also have to engage the youth for this kind of activity. Then this Poshan Ma, for this Poshan Ma also I have not written, this Poshan Ma also we are awarded by the district collector because youth, they have intensively worked for 1 month to promote this Poshan Ma. This Poshan Ma comes every month of September. The whole month of September is dedicated for this Poshan Ma. So Poshan Ma rally, Poshan awareness campaign for the pregnant women and lactating mothers, screening of iron deficiency among female adolescents, then cycle rally under Poshan Ma September 2019, then celebration of 158th birth anniversary Fit India Plog Run, then elector verification programs, pulse polio awareness programs, cyclothon Fit India, then kitchen gardens by NSS volunteers. Now we have, father has allotted one full area where not only NSS volunteers, but we have got Nature's Club, Botany Club. All these clubs are given one area and we are cultivating this kitchen garden. So it's one of the nicest thing. And the students themselves sell these vegetables. Sometimes they take themselves, but they are selling. Though they work hard, they are selling, and if NSS volunteers, they generate fund for the NSS. So this is something beautiful done by the youth. Here you can see that Mr. Daiko Dominic Sinache and his team receives the Best Swachh Bharat Summer Internship Award 2018 from Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi. On the same day, I, along with the other interns, we went to Imphal to receive this award at state level. And here you can see the Honorable CM of Manipur, Sri Biren Singh, and former Governor, Srimati Nazma Heptullah. Then here, 2019, we received National Award for the Best Team of Swachh Bharat Summer Intern. We got third prize here. We didn't get first, but we got third prize. And the award was given by the Ministry of Jal Shakti, Sri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat. Then same day, the Minister of Sports and Youth Affairs, he gave away the prize to the remaining volunteers at Imphal. Then Daiko Dominic, who received Prime Minister Award, then I applied for him for a President Award, and he is also an awardee. He received award from the Honorable President on 24 September 2019. Then this is a picture for National Award from Ministry of Health for HIV/AIDS awareness and blood donation program. Then last year I received this award virtual platform. The award was received from Honorable President of India for the Best NSS Program Officer. Then state level award for Social Activist Award 2020. Then recently we got this National Award for Green Champion 2020 on 5th August. Thank you. So these are the activities which have helped youth to empower themselves and also to empower the community where they are living. And it has also helped in developing the personality of the student. So I hope that you have liked you like the presentation and you like the activities. Some of the activities you may be surely doing, but the difference is that the students are actively involved. They are forgoing their rest, siesta. They forget their entertainment activities, but they are actively involved in giving their service to the community, and that gives me a lot of joy and feeling of contentment, satisfaction to work for the society. So here I have completed the presentation. If you have got any query, you want to ask anything, you are most welcome.
All participants are requested to ask questions and queries, if any. Okay, sister. So your presentation was so clear and interesting. I don't think any of the participants have some doubts or queries upon it. So, thank you, sister. Your talk was extremely graceful and encouraging, and the efforts you and your team made towards the Swachh Bharat campaign, along with the awards you received, were truly commendable. I hope all our students as well as faculty members will take advantage from your thoughts and the actions performed by you in future and add more beautiful flowers in this bouquet. I'm feeling extremely grateful to thank everyone who made efforts to make this program a grand success. This program was organized in order to motivate our students to follow the path Mahatma Gandhi has enlightened to fulfill his dream of a clean India. I would like to thank our beloved principal, Dr. K.T. Thomas, for always being supportive and motivating to conduct such programs. Thank you, sir, for your valuable guidance. Now, I would like to thank the organizing team who made this possible to execute this program very smoothly and effectively. Dr. Sakharkar, the coordinator NSS, then Ms. Ritika Banzari, Ms. Rashmi Pandey, and Ms. Reshma for their technical support. Without their sincere efforts, this program would not have been possible. I also thank all the students. Without their active participation, these programs could not even be imagined to take place. Then in my final words, I thank everyone for their kind attention and patience. I request all the participants to stand in honor of our national anthem. Thank you.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for giving this opportunity. I'm thankful to all the participants and all the organizing team. Thank you, each and every one of you.
Thank you, sister. Thank you to all the participants.
Thank you, ma'am.